Hey guys, it's Nicole Hayes here, and welcome to the AuroraVoice AI podcast. I'm Nicole Hayes here, your host, and on this podcast, we are going to be talking about AI, tech, robotics, just everything tech and innovation in the space. Um, if you guys don't know me, I am an AI developer. I make real-time AI voice agents, chatbots, web design, etc. Yeah, I have a long history in tech, since I was basically born, I've been on the computer. Like I would say since I was like 6 or something like that. I just love the computer, video games, just like technology. So yeah, guys, I've always wanted to start a podcast and I'm so happy that I finally get to do that. And I really want this podcast to be inspirational for people. I want people that have always wanted to, create a startup, to follow their dreams and whatever they want to do, to, take action on that and know that it's possible. For the last year, I have lived in San Francisco. I've lived in the Bay Area. And I think that it's been extremely transformative for my career and the things that I want to do. Just being around, San Francisco and the tech community. So just having a supportive, positive community that are making things happen, that are being creative. I've been super happy since I've been in San Francisco. Like, I feel like I've met so many people like me, like-minded people, motivated people, and it has just cultivated this mindset for me that I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep, chasing after my goals. I'm going to keep creating, just keep creating and things are going to happen. The universe, if anyone is into that, it responds to the energy of creation. So, yeah, guys, I want to have a space to allow people to share their story, their tech journey, their entrepreneur journey. I think that it's really important to feed your mind this kind of content, especially when you want to change your life, you want to get out of a situation that you want to change. Like if you're in any place that you live in that you don't want to be in, when you consume this kind of content of people doing what you want to do or what you've always wanted to do, it kind of helps catapult you, helps to, keep reinforcing that. And one day, you just finally do it. Like that was true for me. I listened to a lot of entrepreneurship content, like podcasts, and I decided to go all in. So, yeah, a little bit more about me, guys. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I've always been a tech girl. Some, refer to me as e-girl. Um, yeah, I've always loved computers. I love video games. The Sims 4, The Sims 3 back in the day. In 2016, I had a marketing class in high school and they taught us how to build websites. So I fell in love with that. We started building them on Wix, but even back when I was in 5th grade, I built my first website with this website called Weebly. And I emmed, my YouTube video, like my favorite song. It was like this Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana song I put on my website. And it was called Butterfly. I just loved, I always loved ethereal stuff, just being creative. Yeah. So more of my background. I also used to design back in 2016. Yeah, I got into The Sims 4, custom content, modding the game, and I was creating 3D clothing for the game and putting it on Patreon and the ad links. So when people download the clothes for the game to mod their game, they would have to wait and do skip ad and I would make money from that. So yeah, I always, my goal and dreams are always to make money online and, just be creative and do what I love to do. So in the last year, in 2021, I got into coding. I was I want to make more money. I need to get more deeply technical than just the website builders. So I took a course on She Codes and they taught me front end development, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So that was extremely helpful for me. Of course, like I love wellness, I love the spa, yoga, I love things like that, fitness classes. So I built a yoga website and, just creating something that's interesting to me, but using the skills is like just something I always love to do and like make it interesting. So She Codes helped me a lot. So shout out to She Codes. So about a year ago, I took Python, I took on Coursera. So I'm pretty much self-taught. I learned on YouTube. When ChatGPT came out, I had it be like my personal coach and mentor. And I was like, teach me coding, teach me Python, like extremely in depth as if I was like 5 years old. Teach me, like, so I learned Python fully through YouTube and ChatGPT. And I started just building projects that I wanted to build. So the first project I made was actually crypto. It's called Crypto Luminary. I built the front end, HTML, CSS, the back end in Python. So Crypto Luminary helps you, it was connected to the Coin Market Cap API, and you can put in the crypto coin that you want to learn more about, and it would break it down for you super easy so you can understand every single coin that you're investing in. And that is just like, I was like super excited. I got to be creative with the design. So yeah, moving forward, I started building, when ChatGPT came out, I learned that you could use, the ChatGPT API to build my own products for my own use case. So the first thing I wanted to do was I thought it would be cool to make chatbots for lawyers to handle their, because I had a attorney friend and I was like, ooh, I should make that. So yeah, then I decided to start my own startup called Elysium AI, the AI automation agency. And this business model is where you offer AI automation services to businesses and business owners to automate their tasks so they don't have to do it. So like chatbots automate tasks. You can chat with them and ask frequently asked questions and just to eliminate emails and things like that. So yeah, Elysium AI. Fast forward to 2024, I found out about Bland AI. I found out about Voice AI. My friend who's a business owner was curious about, he wanted a phone agent that can answer all the phone calls and, just save time on that end. And I was like, oh, I saw Bland AI on LinkedIn. So I, made this chatbot for him, this voice agent, and I was just like, I fell in love with voice AI ever since. So I decided to start my AI voice company called AuroraVoice AI. I had to call it AuroraVoice AI. I literally love, like space themes. I love like universe themes. So Aurora, like, Aurora Borealis in the sky, yeah. So I'm really happy with the name. I built a beautiful website and Framer back in February. So about 3 months ago, because we're in September, so that was like 3 months back, I was like, I'm going all in on my startup. I built the MVP for AI voice agents. So I decided to go with the dispensary niche because I went through something. I was going through like poor sleep. I couldn't sleep. So I was calling dispensaries. I was like, I need something natural because, I'm all about, natural products to, just solve issues like that. So I love CBD and things like that. So yeah, I was calling dispensaries. I would get either no response or, like no one would pick up the phone, or when they did pick up the phone, they're like rushing you off the phone, or they don't really want to be bothered with answering your questions. So I was like, this is the perfect use case for AI voice agents. And so I'm really passionate about AI voice, tools. Like it's amazing. It's like talking to ChatGPT or Claude in real time and it answers your questions like almost as soon as you're done like speaking. It's insane. I love it. Yeah, so I'm really excited to be in San Francisco. I'm really excited to meet people. I'm excited to interview people, get to know their journey in tech. And I hope the podcast like inspires you, inspires anyone if you're a little bit curious into tech and you want to start something. I hope this podcast can help you. And yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about myself. And, you know, I'm really excited about this podcast. The lineup, I have like, I have a friend that's in large language model memory who builds the memory. So if you ever talk to ChatGPT and it remembers, your name or your job, she knows a lot about that. So I'm really excited to have her on and a couple of others that are really exciting. So yeah, guys, thanks for tuning into this podcast. I'm Nikol Hayes. I hope that you tune in to the next podcast episodes, and I hope that it's enlightening, motivating for you. That's the goal of this podcast, inspire you. So, yeah, guys, that's it for this podcast today. My first episode. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode. I'm looking forward to the amazing guests I'm going to have on. And yeah, bye, guys.